What's up, everybody? It's your girl Margo Burr here with In the Mix Top 6. Guys, I am so excited to be here. You guys already know we choose 3 artists every 2 weeks and we showcase them on a monthly basis. Our artist sends us 4 songs and we play them in a music countdown format. Queen Asia the DJ is our official DJ, and she will be mixing and scratching one song that we will go out to. Guys, I'm so excited to be here, not only because I'm sitting here with a dope artist, but he's brought a dope guest with him, and he's gonna maybe come on air and say hi or two or whatever. But guys, this next artist that we have that's gonna come up, he goes by the name of Bugzy Blaccck, and today we are excited to go in the mix with them. So we're gonna get this show started with song number 4 on the countdown, and this song goes by the name of Bands.
I got the best. 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 I got the best.
They on shit, they ain't on none. Niggas just put a 4, yeah, I'm on one. Broke bitch, bad thought, you can keep that. Broke nigga language, won't speak that. Got a lot of haters, but we need that. Say you moving work, but where the keys at? Lace up my shoes and dunk on these hoes. I give her the excuse cause my dick is so cold. I grind any weather, trap hotter, it's cold. I got that white girl on my bed and my stove. She like to turn up, so she powder her nose. And right out there, that is like anything goes. If she sucking for me, then she getting the balls. Don't blame it on me, that's the life that she chose. You niggas should know you can't wipe up these hoes. These niggas should know you can't wipe up these hoes. You know,
I got the bands. I got the bands.
I got the bands, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
And that's on the fam, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
Just to blow like a fan, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
The world in my hands, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
I feel like the man, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
Stuff for the grams, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
I stuck to the plan, damn. I got the bands.
I got the bands.
The fuck is you saying? Fuck is you saying?
Remember back when it was ugly, was shit looking good for me. Show a couple nights, now these bitches adore me. Show a couple nights, now these bitches gone phony. They want semen, I want green man, cause I know it's ice and Greenland. We talk money, so you know we agreeing. Bitches don't like no one disagreement. Like Mellow, I keep me your.
All right, guys, you're chilling with Margo Burr in the mix. Guys, I'm sitting here with Bugzy Blaccck. Hello, hello.
Hello, nice to be here.
How are you?
I am great. Hope you're doing the same.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about your name, first of all. Your name's Bugzy Blaccck.
Yes.
Let's discuss where you came up with that name and how long you've been doing music.
Well, I've been doing music amateurishly way back since about 7th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. The name Bugzy Blaccck, like, that was actually my old rap name used to be Trey Styles, and because of copyright stuff, I had to change that up. So I decided I was going to make it. I was going to put it together kind of strategically. So Bugzy comes from the mafia guy, Bugzy Siegel.
Okay.
So I took that, and I knew I wanted it to be alliteration.
Nice.
I knew I wanted it to be 2 names because it was going to be a completely different persona.
Yeah.
And then Black rhymed with everything, so that's how that came out.
Okay. I like that. It's a lot to it, but it's definitely you.
Yeah.
So let's discuss what the meaning behind the name of your last project. Your last project was Year of the Rabbit.
Right. Like I said, Bugzy, everybody that knows me calls me Bugs for short.
Okay.
Obviously, that gets associated a lot with Bugs Bunny type stuff. So I just went off that, a rabbit type thing. And then, the rabbit started calling myself the rabbit. And that just went.
I like that. Does a rabbit, is it a specific symbol for you? Does it represent something for you?
It didn't start representing something until I kind of made it do it.
Got it.
It didn't have no meaning beforehand.
No significant meaning, it just happened to work.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So what can you tell us about your upcoming project, Black Sheep?
Black Sheep, we've been working on it for a while, ever since the Rabbit was done. It's going to be my best project to date. I'm so excited for it because I got a lot of dope artists on it working with me, including my bros from Team Apex, which is my rap group.
Okay.
One of the homies right here, DJ U, my brother. Backpack. Kid Crisis voice, and a bunch of other people. So it's going to be real dope. I'm real happy. I made a good artistic place.
You should. That's really dope. Yeah. So how would you differentiate yourself? You say you differentiate yourself from other music artists in the Baltimore area, I should say.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a different person. Like, you know, it kind of is. It's kind of like being a weirdo, I guess, you know. Like, I reach to a lot of different musical places, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people do. Yeah. Like, I listen to rap, and that's diverse as it is, but then I listen to rock and classical and all type of stuff. I take all that into consideration when I'm making good music. Yeah. Speaking of you listening to different genres of music, how would you describe your genre? My genre? My genre, it's gonna be rap, you know, like regardless, because like I said, it's too fluid, you know, like it's diverse, so anything can go under that as long as you spitting something. Definitely, that's dope. So we're gonna get into your next song. This is song number 3. Now this song is called New Breed. Yes. Let's discuss what does that mean, New Breed? That song was off my Year of the Rabbit mixtape. Okay. And it had my close Rhode Island homies, Generation 93. Shout out to them. They make a lot of old school stuff with new school flavor. So I decided to make a song just for them to be on. Like, that was the whole purpose of that song. I was like, I need them on my tape. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, we're going to call ourselves The New Breed because that's what we're doing. I like it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with Bugzy Blaccck. You already know it's your girl, Margo Burr. Going into song number 3. This is New Breed.
What up, Bugzy Blaccck? Shouts out to the homies down at Team Apex, Gen 93. It's Roman Bishop,
Look, it's B-Dot from that AB block. Put your money in this AC stock. I'm with that new old school, so don't you ever try to play me pop. You other rappers still on Jay-Z's job. Let's be ace about it. See, I'm the blueprint, a no nuisance, there's no fooling. I'm so ruthless, easy beside me. As far as rhyming, like Nike, I just do it. You so foolish, coming at me with my team behind me. Since 13, I've been dropping bombs like Funk Flex. What's next? Stacking up stupid money from dumb checks. A young vet you talking to. Before you try, killing me is impossible. My flow is phenomenal. Yo, crew is comical. I find it humorous. My talent's astronomical. Stamping it like an envelope, ho. The flow stone cold like the stunner. And if I snap, they gon' see your ass crack like a plumber. I be the greatest. Cause God came and told me that I gotta be. Honestly, it's still a whole lot of shit I gotta see. I'm so confident with knowledge that they know I spit. And I ain't naming for the best cause I know I'm it. I am. I just wish that they would notice it. I went to church the other day to try to cope with it. Yeah, haven't the slightest clue where my focus went.
They hating with no relations. I'm steady prepping for all the basics. This pollination through all the nations. When we've been dodging through all the faces. They all leeches. They want a piece of the matrix. Face it, in our minds we made it. Case closed. Homie, I feel bad for you. And you're looking like some cat litter. Always getting shit on. It's hard to keep the lid on when you steaming. Jesus, someone call the preacher. We about to blow, I can feel it. I'm used to all the pressure, low ceilings. Kick it right, keep it live, homie. No more sitting down, pick it up, then we about to break it down. Live it up, life you only live it once, right? That's what they tell us. Unless you about the afterlife, tell me this. Why we get to do what we do for no reason? What's the point of leaving when you late? You might as well stay. Yeah. That's how we do shit. Shouts out to Atlanta. You know where we at.
Guys, I was feeling that song so much I didn't want to turn it off. Like, I was just telling Bugzy Blaccck, aka Trey, behind the scenes. I was like, this song gives me like you made me feel like Biz Markie. Like, I remember my dad, because I was born in the 90s too. I was born in 90. And I remember listening to those type of music, like on my way to Ocean City, kickback, chilling. So that's what it gives me. It gives me like a summertime video, summertime vibe to it.
Yeah, most definitely.
I like it. Was that like your inspiration? I know you said 90s. Was that what you were going for?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, they do a lot of 90s type feel music, and I wanted them to feel comfortable on the track.
You know where this song would be good in? Where? It's good here, but Philly. I went to school in Philly, and they play like those old school type of Tribe Called Quest type of vibe. Right. So this song would definitely, like, if you play it down there, they will go be all over it. That's definitely dope. I want to commend you for that song. Definitely.
I got to be the next move now.
Yeah, Philly, for sure. Definitely. It's right down the street, too. So do you feel like you have to represent or uplift the DMV hip-hop scene?
Yeah, to a degree, of course, because like, I'm just starting to get stuff moving as a musician, and the scene is not. It's not really helping with that. Right. I know if it's this hard for me, it got to be harder for other people that don't got a team behind them. Right.
This is true. That's a good answer too. So do you feel like you have to put a lot of your personal life and experiences into your music to make it authentic, or do you think you can just talk about anything and then that will also make it authentic?
I feel like whatever I say is going to be authentic because I don't lie, you know, like I'm not like I'm carrying the heat and I'm out here hitting licks, like, no. Whatever I say is going to be authentic, but I think that the fans like it a little better when I get more personal and detailed.
Yeah, I think that's just with anybody too, you know, like you have a celebrity, you feel like they're relatable, like even though they're celebrities, like they're relatable, even though they're human and you know it psychologically because of their status. So I like that. You're not trying to be somebody you're not, and that's why people are going to gravitate towards you. That's why people are going to respect you in your music because of your authenticity. Exactly. So I definitely say kudos to you for that. So let's discuss ghostwriters. Okay. How do you feel about them? Do you think that they're necessary? Do you think they're frauds? Like, how do you think about that?
I mean, it's kind of hard for me to understand a position of a ghostwriter in today's world. Like, back in the Nas days, like, you kind of had to be that cool guy who saw your friend get murdered down the street. Like, any weirdo can, like, any person can be a rapper now. Like, it's a fan base out there for everybody. I firmly believe.
I agree with that too. I definitely do. So, are you happy with how many people viewed the Spirit music video?
Yes, I was actually quite surprised. Like, the views they got on it, like, they don't mean much to a lot of people, but for me, that's the biggest thing that's happened so far. So, it got over like 4,000 views in the first week.
Amazing,
right? I was surprised. Like, that was the first time actually seeing how strong my team could actually move stuff like that. It was doing much better than anything I had done by myself previously.
So let's talk about that. What do you think about not giving it all away, because obviously you worked hard for them 4,000 plus views, right? But on YouTube, because there's a lot of people that try to put videos on YouTube and they don't quite pop. Right. Do you think it's certain words that you have to use, or do you think it was because people were looking for you? Like, how do you think you got those 4,000 views?
It was actually like my team, like CLB, pushing it into people's face. I think if you use the right words and put it in a place where people can see it, then they're going to be like, okay, let me at least give this a look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's kind of hard to do that because, like, it's just tricky. It's kind of hard to know how to advertise something. Yeah. Especially something as transparent as music.
This is true. It's like, how do you know if it's you can open it up and it sounds good, if it sounds sucky?
Right. There's too many rappers, so you gotta you
gotta work a little bit harder to prove, like, yo, I'm good at what I do.
Exactly. You gotta make it look good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we're gonna get into song number 2 on the countdown, and this song is called Valley of Death. Are you, like, ready to die or something?
No.
Like, let's discuss. Like, what is this song talking about?
It's talking about, like, the city I grew up in, but also kind of the rap game. Which was Maryland, Temple Hills, Maryland, Suitland, Maryland, Oxhill, Maryland. Also DC a little bit, but yeah, like, it's kind of hard to survive in those type of circumstances, but the song is pretty much talking, like, regardless of how far these situations going to push us, then me, my team, my brothers, and the people that's around me, we going to survive, because I'm going to make sure we do.
I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with Bugzy Blaccck. You already know they're going to make it. There's no way around it. This is song number 2 in the countdown with VOD, a.k.a. Valley of Death.
From the valley of death, live from the valley of death, in a place where the strong survive, but still can't sleep cause we pity the rest. Live from the valley of death, feeling like I'm probably the best, feeling like I'm fly as a bird, but the wings been clipped, so we stuck in the nest. Oh, live from the valley of death, live from the valley of death, in a place where the strong survive, but still can't sleep cause we pity the rest. Live from the valley of death, feeling like I'm probably the best, feeling like I'm fly as a bird, but the wings been clipped, so we stuck in the nest. It it was all for me. In a world where there was now obsolete, they offered me some change for a soul release. But how you gonna be a beast when you want the least? It's like trying to make a hit and you don't own the beat. Trying to make a stand when you want to see. As far as enemies, them niggas like 0 and 3. That's what happens when you roll but can't smoke the beat. You know I'm geek like more than a 4-eyes being. So I see a future with the CLB. Not street rap rappers like a BLT. But if I put against what you gonna see hell free. Cause I'm hot. And nigga, you not, but you knew that. Been a demigod MC since Uber. And I'm in the cut anywhere with my crew at. And I be killing off more niggas than the Ku Klux. How am I still here? Finish line so near. Now I'm falling behind peers. Look at my bro, I swear that this my mirror. Him being like me, I swear that this my fear. Nobody can stop you, cause I got you. And tell your enemies we will rock you. Till I run my town like Nino. Me and my 3 bros, I hope you settle for less, cause we won't. Live from the valley of death. Live from the valley of death. In a place where the strong survive, but still can't sleep cause we pity the rest. Live from the valley of death. Feeling like I'm probably the best.
Alright guys, I'm sitting here. Guys, this was a dope song. I'm sitting here with Bugzy Blaccck with Valley of Death. He has explained the song to me, so I am no longer afraid of it. No longer. But that was dope. I like it. I can honestly say, listening to your other songs, I've heard Band, New Breed, and Valley of Death. You definitely have some dope beats.
Thank you.
I like your beats, and I was asking you like earlier, and when we were behind the scenes, I was like, I like that piano sound. Like, that's definitely dope.
Yeah, especially now, I've gotten a lot into real instruments in my beats, you know?
Yeah.
So when I'm making beat selections, I try to go for like pianos, trumpets, saxophones, and stuff. I do throw like trap beats and stuff into this mix and everything every now and again, but that's kind of where I am creatively.
Do you think that makes a difference in the way the song sounds when you use beats that have actual instruments that actually have actual music?
Yeah, I feel like it gives the whole song a different kind of feel, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Rather than just being on the beat machine, making the piano sounds, and actually having somebody that knows how to play the piano, make the beat, and I think it makes a solid difference in the whole overall feel.
I like it. So what artists have you been working with that we should be on the lookout for?
On this tape, of course, I already shouted out my team Apex. That's Voice, Crisis, and DJU. So those my 3 brothers right there.
Okay.
I also have my main man Steven X, the Truth Spitter. He is on the tape. I have Lil Cino, Pablo, Bloomingfield, which is my man Zeke and Ryan. So yeah, of course on Year the Rabbit I had other people too, like Generation 93 and everything. But everybody I work with is dope. So
yeah, of course. I mean, if you're dope, hello, the people around you better be dope.
Right.
Come on, Bugzy Blaccck. We gotta do better. You are doing better. Excuse me. All right, so let's talk about your rap group, Team Apex. Let's talk about them.
All right. Yeah, Team Apex is 4 people, including myself, that I just named. I grew up with all these people, but like in different stages of my life, and it just kind of happens that we all ended up doing music, and now we are all together now. Like Team Apex didn't all know each other growing up. We kind of, like Crisis and Voice didn't know each other until Voice joined the group, so they met each other through this. But we all like real close friends. We get on each other's nerves and we make each other laugh.
That's good. That's the best part about it, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you can just have a laugh, that's all that matters.
Right.
All right, so we're going to get into your song number 1. This song is called Year of the Rabbit. Year of the Rabbit. I'm excited, guys. So we're going to get into this song on the countdown. This is Bugzy Blaccck, your girl Margo Burr in the mix. Number 1, Year of the Rabbit. Bugzy Blaccck, you already know that was Year of the Rabbit, song number 1. So if people want to get in contact with you, first of all, no, before we ask that, I want to know what upcoming projects should people be on the lookout for? And if people want to contact you, how can they go about doing so?
Upcoming projects, of course, my solo tape Black Sheep is about to be like my masterpiece up to this point. I'm working on a collab tape with my homie Bob. He's going to produce all the beats. I'm going to rap over him. We talking about doing a tape with me and Charles Brown, the Team Apex tape. We got a lot going on. Wow. It's a lot in store. And if you want to get in contact with me, then you can contact through apexbugs@gmail.com or urbanrockstarlife@gmail.com.
All right, guys, it's been real. Thank you so much for joining. Well, I should say thank you because your brother didn't talk for no more. So thank you, Bugzy Blaccck, for coming through. Tell everybody about you and where they can follow you, brother.
This DJU right here, DJ for short. Yep. You can find me at DJU 530 on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, just follow me anyway. You can find Bugs, you can find me.
That's right. That's right. It's brotherly love, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you both so much for joining us today here on In the Mix. You guys already know it's your girl Margo Burr. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at It's Margo Burr. And make sure you follow my SoundCloud. It's Margo Burr Radio. I know my SoundCloud has two different SoundClouds, but it's the one with me in the jean jacket with the Margo Burr Radio. So you can find my podcast as well as my fashion radio show that I do here on WOLB on Saturdays. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Make sure if you want to interview, just hit me up, margoburr@gmail.com. You guys already know Bugzy Blaccck. We heard Bands, we heard New Breed, we heard Valley of Death, and we heard Year of the Rabbit. And as promised, Queen G the DJ is going to mix and scratch one of these 4 songs, and that 4 song is Year of the Rabbit. Make sure you follow her on Facebook. Instagram. It's Queen__HD. And if you want to follow her on Facebook, that's fine too. It's Hope Renee. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in, and we'll check you guys out later.
I came up in this game when I was 13. I came up in this game when I was. I came up in.